Yes, I. Heal up all ones and ones. Yeah. Yes, when I come forward, come with a little reason, you know, just to put my thoughts out there and a little situation. I really take a conscious decision to not speak too much about sports and politics. But this morning, I think I'm gonna do two videos one about sports and one about politics. My mission is black liberation every time. And some will wonder what this topic have to do with black liberation. But it has everything to do with it. So hear me now. Today, I want to talk about the standoff. Well, it's not a standoff. The situation between Mesut Özil, German international of Turkish descent, who is a Muslim, who plays for Arsenal Football Club in England in the Premier League. Now, I'm an Arsenal supporter. I want to call myself a fan because I'm not one of those fanatics who will go out and buy club merchandise and club t-shirts and follow club here and there. You understand? I have never been to an Arsenal game. I watch them on TV or I stream it. See? Because I'm not going to waste my money. So I'm not one of these people who are going to run behind a club. And you have some people, a lot of black people do it to black folks with spend the money following football clubs around the world. Spending thousands, hundreds of thousands of pounds. That's money you could be investing in your kid's future. Building a business. I'm not into them things. And sometimes I wonder why fans get so emotional about sports and sporting clubs when they have nothing to gain from it. They don't have shares in it. No, I for one, I have shares in a football club. Yes. I have shares in a club in Spain called Real Murcia. See? It plays in the Segunda 2AB division. I'll tell you exactly. You see, I hardly watch them. I've never been to Murcia. I plan to go one day. So, yeah, it plays in Segunda Division B. I think it's Group 4. Segunda Division B, Group 4, I think they play in. Which is the third tier of Spanish football. So, what will be equivalent of League 1 in England. So, they play against teams like Barcelona B, Real Madrid B, stuff like that. They were once in La Liga, I think 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago. Yeah. So, Segunda 2AB, Subgroup 4. Subgroup B, sorry, Group 4. I got shares in that club. So, I actually have ownership in a club, right? But I don't go on about it. I never bought a shot yet. It needs an investment. I like to go visit it one day. But the reason why I'm going to talk about this is I like Arsenal because as a youth growing up, I used to be on what you call a glory hunter. Me and my uncle used to watch a lot of football in the 90s. Then there was Italian Serie A. The guys like Battistuta and them Monday. And even as a youth, I remember watching Maradona. I think it's Italia 90. When they got beat in the finals by West Germany. I was a Maradona fan. You know what I mean? And I remember watching guys like Marco van Basten, Frank Rijkaard, Ruud Gullit, playing for AC Milan. Now I remember George Weah. So we could take it way back. As a youth growing up, watching football, but I didn't have the understanding what I have now. So, but the reason why I'm talking about this situation with Mesut Özil and Arsenal. Now, I like the way Mesut Özil plays football. Mesut Özil play football he's like a classical musician. He's smooth and do everything at the right time, He's not one of them guys who's gonna run up and down and, pace up like an idiot. I personally think that Özil is too good to play for Arsenal. They make him look rubbish. Now, Arsenal bought Özil. I think it was in 2013. from Real Madrid for over £40 million. I think it was £42 million, something like that. And I think he's the most decorated Arsenal player of that era. Well, no, 4 FA Cups. Okay, you can say the last FA Cup they won, which is last season finished. This year, he didn't play in the finals, but he played in all the games, most of the games before. So he still should be eligible to collect a medal. But now, I know, 4 charity shields? Now, some man might say them not real trophies, but if Real Madrid and Barcelona win it, the equivalent, and Man City, everybody gonna say, yeah, it's a trophy. And they last time they played, was it Liverpool they beat before? Yeah. Anyway, move on from that. The reason why I'm making this video is like, it seems to be a standoff between Özil and the club. And the reason for that, in my opinion, from what I'm reading, is because Özil took a stance, right? Again, and used his voice for a cause that he holds dear to him. Now, Özil is a Muslim. And those of us who watch what's going on in the world know what China has been accused of doing to Uyghur Muslims, putting them in concentration camps, taking away their children, locking them up, basically trying to erase their history, their culture, their religion, forbidding them from speaking their language. Now I'm a black person. I speak about black people issues. I'm a Rasta. Me talk about things that affect Rasta. When in Jamaica them, they try the school in Jamaica ban the little Rasta girl from come to school with her dreads. Me talk about it. You know what I mean? So why can Özil not speak about what's going on in China? So it appears now that Arsenal decided to omit Özil from the Premier League squad and the Europa League squad. And you have to think, this is a player who, when Arsenal really needed him, he signed on to them for 3 years, 350 grand a week. But you have to ask yourself, what is the reason why Arsenal decided to omit Özil from all their squads? Because right after Özil made that post about what's going on in China, I think it was earlier this year, he got dropped from the following squad when he was supposed to play Man City. Now, the thing is, when that happened, right, in China decided not to show that game because Özil was going to play and Özil criticized them. So it appears now the Arsenal board decided to choose money over human rights, dignity of other human beings, one of their players standing up for something that he believes in, which is affecting him because he's a Muslim, and they decided to drop him from the squad. But then they come out with all these stories about this and that. Come on, man. We know what's going on. And all these so-called fans is criticizing this guy. Check yourself, man. Like, okay, this is why I have a problem with it, right? Arsenal appear to be supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. But then, why are they doing it? It's like they're just jumping on the bandwagon so that they could profit from it like every other business is doing. I'm not saying some people don't care about black people problems, but it appears that this current Arsenal board, which is majority owned by Stan Kroenke, this American businessman, all they care about is money. So when Özil wrote what he wrote on Twitter and Instagram about the plight of his brothers and sisters in China, Arsenal decided they're not going to back him. They back money, they defend money. And we as black people have asked ourselves, what if Aubameyang decided to use social media to talk about what black people is facing in America, right? And let's say if the American government didn't like what he tweeted or put on his social media, are they going to drop him as well? We need to ask ourselves that. You understand? So that doesn't look good. You mean? Some people afraid to criticize because they work for Arsenal and they try to put it in a diplomatic way. Like Ian Wright said that, he wished that they could have sorted it out, but everybody knows what's going on. I think it was Paul Merson took a couple of jobs at Arsenal. But it's kind of disgusting that a club will drop a player just because he decided to speak up for his people. And then, yet, they support and they train all the weight behind the Black Lives Matter movement. Because right now it seems like black people in fashion. And them could eat a food off of black people as usual. But right now, the only way we eat a food off of black people and make a money is to say Black Lives Matter. So Arsenal had Black Lives Matter shirts and everything on the sleeves and everything. They take the knee and all of that. They speak up about it, put it on the social media. So why can't they speak up about what's going on with these people, Uyghur Muslims, in China? They're human beings. You know what I mean? And we as black people, if you really seek black liberation, we have to really know when somebody really care about our plight or when they just exploiting it to make money. Because I don't think the owners of Arsenal really care about what black people's plight. You think if Lacazette and Aubameyang and the new kid just signed Thomas Partey, one of them guys, try to say something about, okay, everybody know, well, those who in the know what kind of the kind of problems that black people face in the Emirates and Saudi Arabia and them places when they go there to work. They treat them like slaves. Emirates Airline is a big sponsor of Arsenal. So if one of these black players of Arsenal, Aubameyang, any one of them, decide to protest against Emirates Airlines, what's going to happen to them then? Are they going to be kicked out of the squad then? If Emirates Airline don't like it and decide we're going to pull our sponsorship, are they going to kick them out of the squad? So right now, as a human being and as somebody who look upon the plight of others with empathy, I can't support Arsenal at this point until they have new owners. I will focus on my club in Spain where I have shares in Real Murcia. Yes, I'm going to throw my weight behind Real Murcia a little bit more. To hell with Arsenal, man. Arsenal is shaky, you defend money. You kick your best player to the curb, your most creative player, your highest paid player, just because he's tweeting about the plight of his people. But then you pretend that you're supporting the cause of black people. But you're just trying to jump on a bandwagon and profit from it. And black people, Arsenal have so much black fans, and they can't see that. And then all these Muslim people who support Arsenal, like there's this one guy called Mo, who's always on Arsenal Fan TV. How do you feel, man? Are you going to keep giving your money to Arsenal when Arsenal kick your fellow Muslim brethren out of the club? Well, kick him in the reserves basically because he can't play. You have 1 year left on his contract. And what? Just because China didn't like what this guy did. Because China decided not to show the Arsenal game after Özil made that social media comment, however he wrote, in support of his Uyghur Muslim people. I applaud Özil, man, for taking up a cause of people who want him share similar values. If you see a Muslim and you see other Muslims facing discrimination, what are you gonna do? Just because you think like, oh, it's not affecting you because you live in a country that's more tolerant or you have money, you're gonna turn a blind eye to it? Nah, man. Özil did the right thing. And Özil is more of a man than most. You know what I mean? There's just like a lot of people. You come and talk about issues that black people facing, and they don't care. They don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? And when other people, well, let's say if there's a problem where you're going to lose sponsorship or your job's on the line, these same people who you're talking up for, who you're speaking up for, going to run 100 miles away from you. So right now, as a human being, Arsenal, you disgust me, man. And right now, I'm not going to watch no more Arsenal games. Well, I personally, I do buy Arsenal merchandise anyway. I do not buy sporting merchandise. I don't see the point of it because I'm just going to buy it and make the club richer. I remember one time I went to buy some sports gears for my son. I can't remember the store, but there was this Arsenal shirt, brand new one, selling for £12. I was tempted to buy it, but I'm like, nah, man, I'm not wearing the club merchandise. Why am I going to pay money for sporting merchandise? Give them my money give them free advertising because every time I put it on, I'm a walking advertisement for them. For what? I'm not gaining anything from that. I watch every penny I spend. You have to be money spent in a positive way. So, yeah, man. So, I support Özil on this one. Arsenal, you're not ready yet, man. Shame on you guys. It doesn't look good, man. But some people don't care. So, if you see a Muslim or whatever, and black people who's watching Arsenal, you think Arsenal really care about us? Especially that guy Stan Kroenke, because they taking the knee and they all up in the Black Lives Matter movement supporting it, putting the Black Lives Matter thing on the shirts, on the sleeve. Or I saw Aubameyang not so long ago giving you a signed shirt, Black Lives Matter shirt. I mean, come on, man. Me, I'm not watching your games. I'm not supporting you no more. That's my stance I'm taking. I don't care. I'm not gonna go as far as say I hope they lose every game. But reach a point where I don't care. Because humanity matters more to me than sport. So that's my take on the Arsenal saga. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend and tell a friend. Alright? People, be more. Be more like Mesut. Stand up for something. Be more.